very good track record for Team Wind and Rain, and finish it off with a Void as well. Turns out I'm curious to see how they're gonna lane this. Zitrax running at the Dazzle, and if you look at how quickly that Dazzle goes down if PL tries to initiate, all of a sudden you see why that offlane pick is such a risky play here. However, with the Poison Touch, it looks like Team Wind and Rain might secure themselves first blood here. Nikwa not quite dropping. Is instead gonna secure that first blood. Still alive. Still being kept alive by the Dazzle, and oh my goodness, down goes Zitrax as well. Singularity trying to find the Dazzle, and it looks like they will find him with the disruption into a stun. Team Singularity, they just want to get Leshrac those stacks as he can take them this early on, get a crap ton of gold out of them. And yeah. But Excalibur, he's pulling so far ahead. He's getting himself so much wealth going. Very well timed. Has to make way for some bigger items. Oh, rip Keeper of the Light. Especially the Keeper of the Light is getting the short end of the stick. Nikwa, locked down by a lot, is gonna go down. No duel victory as Keeper of the Light did come in there in time. And Wind and Rain, they might want to fight this. Dazzle outputting huge damage at this stage of the game. Recovering the gold. Getting it to swing back around in their favor. Nikwa, he's in a bit of an awkward spot. 4 seconds stun, but it's only gonna buy him a couple of seconds of space. Oh my goodness, he did manage to bait out the duel and is gonna teleport out there. Look at that insane Phantasm play. Leshrac, and not fighting when you're online is how you get a Leshrac to fall off, so... Does have to counteract that quite a bit. Legion Commander just wanted to kill Necro Creeps, taking so much damage in the process, and down goes the mid tower, running into a trap. Keeper of the Light ultimate being committed as well, just to get another kill on the support Shadow Demon, who is gonna get nuked down. Team Wind and Rain now 1000 gold ahead. Nikwa on his Chaos Knight, just having so much impact right now too. Keeper of the Light trying to teleport out, but Phantom Lancer, he has his Diffu Blade, so this guy is gonna right click for a lot. And Nikwa, he's committed the Phantasm, which is creating a lot of space, but look, he's just standing there. Doesn't really have the option to juke away, and that's gonna be a duel victory for the Legion Commander, who is desperate to find as many as he possibly can. On the top lane, it looks like Ogre Magi will be the next one to go down. Faces Void, caught in a bit of an awkward spot, but he's still near full health, has the Time Walk available to tank even more of them. In comes the Phantom Lancer, and Wind and Rain, they know Phantom Lancer is hitting his power spike right now. Do immediately back off. Eine almost getting two-shot there by the Templar Assassin, will however be able to walk himself out as Wish instead. If this Roshan isn't gonna get contested up, but not quite there in time, not quite. But it looks like they are the first ones to find the initiation onto Legion Commander, with the Keeper of the Light ultimate as well, keeping everybody there in the backlines. Chrono gets committed just to get the Phantom Lancer down to, you know, a not so good health total anymore, as right now he is way too strong to face in a fight. Dazzle keeping himself alive with the Shadow Grave, and Nefrit barely not able to secure the Phantom Lancer, who is now gonna get himself a Keeper of the Light as well. Okay, and it looks like Team Singularity, they want to push the high ground, will get a duel onto the Templar Assassin that is going to get denied by the Dazzle, however. Instead, Excalibur is going to be the one dropping, and that is the Aegis from the Templar Assassin finally being used, but in exchange for what? Now Phantom Lancer getting himself up in the team fight, capable of killing off Nikwa quite quickly. However, there is the Keeper of the Light ultimate, just came off cooldown. The Void now whacking away at the real PL, who is dropping dangerously low health as Templar Assassin comes in as well, deals huge damage. Blink, 3 seconds on cooldown. They do spot Hestejo or Hestejo, whichever one it is. Chaos Knight with the Blink Dagger. Fighting initiation on Leshrac. Excalibur getting caught. Willow is committed, just so there's no follow-up. Down comes the Chronosphere. Nice save there from Eine. As Void, he has procced BKB. He does need to fight here. Demonic Purge slowing him down quite a bit. And there is a huge Will-O-Wisp onto 4 people. Phantom Lancer right-clicking that down quite quickly, but not before Excalibur can go down, and that means no more huge Leshrac damage. Down goes the Shadow Demon in the backline, and now Phantom Lancer finally able to do his thing. Runs down the Dazzle, runs down the Templar Assassin the first time, but Templar Assassin the second time with the Lash buyback. They might be able to bring her down, and they will be. Chasing for the Keeper of the Light now. No trouble with that Phantom Rush, plus the Diffuse Slow. Wind and Rain. They did initiate a very good fight there, but Excalibur deciding to go for that buyback was the right decision, paid off for his team. Chaos Knight just poking him away a bit as Wind and Rain, they now need to defend their high ground. Keeper of the Light immediately buying back just for his huge D push, but he is going to get ran at by the Phantom Lancer. He gets counter-initiated on by Nefrit, taking quite a bit of damage, but down goes the Keeper of the Light, dying back for 70 seconds. Boogie back by now. It's going to be this Phantom Lancer against the world. And all of a sudden, Wind and Rain, despite still being ahead of Gold Net Worth, they just have no way of shutting down Phantom Lancer with a Skadi. Just look at him whack away at the second lane of Rex already. Getting them down really quickly too. Commander is gonna get caught, is gonna blink away, and it looks like this is gonna be the next fight as Excalibur comes on in. That's gonna be the Chaos Knight down though. Or actually, with the Keeper of the Light ultimate, with the Shadow Grave as well, Chaos Knight is gonna live. Excalibur almost going down. Will proc his BKB, but down he goes, as well as the Shadow Demon in the backlines. Now it is just gonna be Legion, Phantom Lancer, as well as Ogre Dazzle, keeping himself alive as Phantom Lancer just trying to kill off that Dazzle. Meanwhile, Legion Commander gets killed off. So will the Ogre Magi, and now it's a Phantom Lancer up against 4 heroes. I'm gonna switch over to buyback status here as this game actually getting super close. Singularity, they do realize they can't let the Phantom Lancer die there, and instead buy back in order to turn that fight around. Which, yeah, no, he's dead. In comes the Vision. In comes the kill. Does have a buyback available that he's most likely gonna be forced to use here. Too much attack speed. Meanwhile, we got a duel up on the Keeper of the Light, who is gonna survive for the time being. Keep going pretty much non-stop. As it's gonna be Phantom Lancer who takes that Aegis. Fighting this very carefully now. Found a Chronosphere. Nikwa, however, did go down, while the Chronosphere will not lead to a single kill. Even with the Will-O-Wisp committed, instead it's gonna be the Void going down to a duel. Keeper of the Light died there as well, has to buy back. Wish still alive, still fighting, but Phantom Lancer just chewing through the Dazzle. Dazzle able to telegraph himself up. Gonna be kept alive for the time being. And it looks like Phantom Lancer, he wants to go in deep. Is gonna get a dieback kill on that Keeper of the Light. Is gonna push Dazzle back quite a bit. But now, finally, Phantom Lancer can get turned, and of course he still has an Aegis, he still has a second life. And can they even kill him the first time? Looks like they can, at least not without losing Wish, maybe not with the Shadow Grave coming out from the Dazzle. Beautiful play, but now Boogie has to run for his life there. Guardian Greaves are gonna guard his life. What a final fight here so far, and it's just gonna continue as Templar Assassin. She does want to kill that Phantom Lancer with everything she's got. And his second target presents itself in the form of Excalibur. He's not quite gonna die, instead just buying more space for the Phantom Lancer to do his thing. Dazzle is continuously on guard with those Shadow Graves, but is gonna go down, buying back immediately now as well. Nefrit proccing his second BKB. This fight is gonna get dueled up, it's gonna get killed off. Down for 2 minutes. I think this is GG. Yeah, it's gonna be called there. We are going to a game number 3. More Dota coming your way. This best of 3 really giving us all that these two teams have to give, making for one hell of a show. We are going to go to a very short break.